What is up, YouTube family? My name is Jake, the On-Chain Gamer. Welcome to On-Chain Gaming. If you're new, super glad you're here. Make sure you hit subscribe so that you do not miss any future blockchain gaming content. Today's video is gonna be about Illuvium. Yes, we're gonna be diving deep into this brand new upcoming blockchain-enabled RPG adventure game that has a lot of auto battle mechanics that will remind you maybe of teamfight tactics from League of Legends. So yeah, we're gonna be diving deep into this game in this video. We're also gonna be talking about the ILV token, which is Illuvium's governance token and is gonna be enabling some of the play to earn components of this game. Also, like all crypto games, there's real ownership, real NFTs, and yeah, power to the player. Let's get right into this video.
On-Chain Gaming.
Welcome to Illuvium, an open-world RPG adventure game built on the Ethereum blockchain. Journey across a vast and varied landscape on your quest to hunt and capture deity-like creatures called Illuvials. Build the perfect team. Draft your starters, challenge to be the best, outsmart and counter your opponent strategically to place rank in competition. Earn ILV through play and become part of our community-based governance. Over 100 Illuvials populate this alien world. Each possesses different affinities, classes, and abilities. Capture them, fuse them, upgrade your Illuvials, and discover more powerful forms. Illuvium is completely backed by the blockchain. Store your Illuvials on shards, sleek crystal slivers that hold the essence of the creature inside. Compare stats with your friends and flaunt your rare shiny, cosmetic, and holo collectibles. Say goodbye to gas fees. Enjoy a new era of NFTs thanks to the integration with Immutable X, which enables zero gas fees for peer-to-peer trading with instant transactions, all while you securely maintain custody of your assets. Illuvium is an open-world fantasy battle game built on the Ethereum blockchain. Often touted as the first AAA game on Ethereum, Illuvium looks to provide a source of entertainment to both casual gamers and hardcore DeFi fans through a range of collecting and trading features. Illuvium has only been in development since 2020 and is being built by a worldwide team of more than 40 individuals, including the co-founders, serial entrepreneur and early cryptocurrency adopter Kieran Warwick, and experienced game designer Aaron Warwick, who are brothers. The ILV token has a number of uses within the Ethereum ecosystem. It's the main token used to reward players for their in-game achievements, entitles players to their share of the Illuvium vault, and is used for participating in the governance of the game via the Illuvium Decentralized Autonomous Organization. Players roam the Illuvium landscape, battling Illuvials and other players, participating in quests and daily challenges, and participating in its communal storyline. Throughout their journey, they collect Illuvials, which have a range of characteristics that make them variable in their rarity, utility, and desirability. These include classes like Empath, Fighter, Guardian, and Rogue, and affinities like Air, Earth, Fire, Nature, and Water. Though its class and affinity are its most important attributes, each Illuvial has a large number of additional attributes that also help determine its strength in combat. Some of these can include attack damage, attack speed, and savagery. Illuvials get stronger with victory, can be enhanced with in-game items, and can be upgraded into special ascended forms, which benefit from two affinities at once. Each Illuvial is represented by a unique non-fungible token, NFT, and can be freely traded on external exchange platforms and the gas-free Illuvidex. Illuvials can be fused into more powerful forms and come in normal, holographic, and the extremely rare dark holographic variants. Illuvium will feature a variety of revenue streams, mostly derived from in-game purchases of items, crafting components, cosmetics, and shard curing. 100% of this revenue is distributed as rewards to those staking the ILV tokens through the ILV buyback system. So as you can see, guys, this game looks really cool. It's very interesting, and I absolutely love the player ownership aspect of it. Obviously, My entire channel is dedicated to on-chain gaming just because player ownership, turning game economies into real economies is just going to be a massive game changer. And once gamers realize how much more value they have, how many more real rights and how much more ownership they have in blockchain games, no one is going to want to go back to off-chain games again. No one's going to want to go back to a game where when they play it, it provides absolutely no value for them. No one wants to go back to a game where the assets that you earn in that game are not worth anything outside of that game. With Illuvium, all of this is going to be different. By playing the game, you're going to be able to earn cryptocurrency assets. By playing the game, you're going to be able to build real wealth for yourself that once you're done playing is still going to exist. Because everything is on the blockchain, the time that you put into Illuvium is going to be time not wasted. And that is why I am just so confident that all of these blockchain games are going to be changing the world forever. So the game that I would compare this most closely with, and just know that even though this is a comparison, this is not going to be a 100% accurate comparison. There's going to be some vast differences in this game. And also keep in mind the fact that I have never played Illuvium. All I've done is read all about it, spend time in the Illuvium Discord, but because I've never played, it's all just an idea, a perception of what I think this game is going to be like. But based on my current knowledge, I feel like the battle system is probably going to be set up in a very similar way to how Teamfight Tactics work. Which, if you don't know, essentially means that you have these characters and you place them on a battlefield and they have these different abilities that they're going to be able to use. So depending on how strong your alluvials are will depend on how strong your army is that's then battling against other players or other creatures. And if it's anything like Teamfight Tactics, your alluvials are going to be smart. They're going to have some amount of intelligence and they're going to be able to fight and use their abilities and attack the opponent with the full amount of their strength on their own, which is just super dope. So a lot of the game mechanics are going to be playing with different team types and trying to figure out what is the strongest team of alluvials that I can play through this game with. And that, though, is just going to be one aspect of the game. Because then on the other side, this is going to be a role-playing game and an adventure game. And I'm not sure exactly what that's going to be like, but from what the developers have said, it sounds like you're going to be able to adventure through the world. And actually, just by playing the game, you're going to be able to capture alluvials on your own. Which to me sounds like an incredible way to play to earn, because it's kind of like Lost Relics, where you're going through these dungeons and trying to find rare NFTs through item drops, except it's even cooler in my mind because you're going through these adventures and trying to capture alluvials as your NFT item drops. You will be able to add value to the alluvials you own by winning battles with them and upgrading them and making them even stronger. So I'm really curious to see how that aspect of the game is going to change the value of your NFT over time, or if it's going to be a little bit like Axie Infinity, where all of the upgrading, all of the leveling up of Axies that you do gets reset when you sell your Axie on the marketplace. So with Axie Infinity, the value of your Axie is completely based on its base stats, its base rarity. Another way in which this game is different than Axie Infinity is that the 100 plus alluvials that are going to exist are going to be completely unique. Whereas with Axie Infinity, you have a bunch of different body parts and your Axie is going to be a kind of mix between all of these other body parts. Each of the body parts your Axie has exist on other body parts as well. Whereas with alluvials, all 100 alluvials are going to be completely unique. Now that said, a lot of people are going to own that same unique alluvial that you own, because if there's only, for example, 100 or 200 and there's 200,000 players, well, then there might be thousands and thousands and thousands of players that have that same unique alluvial as you, whereas with Axie Infinity, there is a lot less overlap because there's just so many different varieties of body parts and possible cards, so there's a lot more uniqueness, and even some of the very top teams that are similar to each other still have slight variance in how the Axies look and what cards the Axies actually have available to them based on their body parts. We have a lot more to learn about this game, but it's very, very easy to get super excited about it. Obviously, this video is not financial advice and I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm personally thinking about investing myself into some of these ILV tokens. Recently, Illuvium just did a massive raise. I think they raised over $38 million through selling some tokens. This game is very, very well funded and they have a very good AAA team, and I think this game is going to be incredible once it finally drops. If you want to continue diving deeper into this game, then make sure you hit subscribe because I'm going to be making a ton of content about it once it's finally released. But then also feel free to check out the Illuvium Games Discord channel and website in the description below as well. If you found this video informative or interesting, leaving a big thumbs up is super helpful because it will cause the YouTube algorithm to go, wow, people are really engaging with this. And then the YouTube algorithm will recommend this video to more people. So it's actually a great way to actually grow Illuvium, the game itself, if you're hyped about it, and just get more people knowledgeable about what Illuvium is. And then if you're not subscribed yet, almost 80% of the viewers of this channel are not subscribed. So if that's you, what are you doing? Make sure you hit subscribe and click that bell icon and you'll be notified when I post more blockchain gaming content and more Illuvium content. So hopefully you guys are hyped for that, and until next time, have fun roaming the metaverse.